Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. I deeply appreciate you. I am doing a giveaway at 8,000 subscribers. We're very close, so I want to say thank you to all of you. We're a little over 100 away. If you want in on one of those 2 free readings, make sure that you are subscribed and you've left a comment, and I will go through those to figure out who the winner is. And 2 separate readings for 2 different people. So, my gorgeous and talented people, how attractive are you? What makes you attractive? We've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Take a moment, figure out which one is right for you. And also, if you do want to contact me, my email's in the description right below the timestamps. I will not solicit you in the comments. If that happens, it is never me. So make sure that you use the email in the description. It's right below the timestamp. If you want to contact me, that is the best way. So my gorgeous darlings, what makes you attractive to pile number 1? Pile number 1, what makes you attractive? True offering. This says, true offering takes what could be an unbearable cross and returns it with love. And this may be something that people recognize in you, that you take whatever happens in your life and you use it towards being positive, use it towards being loving. What makes you attractive, pile number 1? Award. Accept your well-earned praise. For some of you, you do accept praise. For some of you, you really do need to start allowing in the praise for what you do, what you offer, the beauty that you offer to other people. But people can see that you are worthy of being awarded, that, you know, no matter what you have in your life, you make things beautiful. That you, like, good things are well earned in your case. And I feel like the people in your life very much think that you deserve good things. Pile number 1. What makes you attractive? We got 5 of Wands. I'm going to grab another one before I do this one. And the Knight of Pentacles. And I also felt compelled to grab the Justice card, and the Moon card came out as well. Justice and Moon are pretty big. I feel like there are people who want to offer you something real and something stable, maybe because you have had troubles. And this is kind of a way of trying to create some equilibrium for you, because, again, people recognize that you can take whatever happens and bring it back to love. So I feel like there's a sense of needing things to be more balanced, more just for you. So I feel like people also may see you as somebody who is both very fair, but I think also very beautiful too, just because the Venus is the ruling planet on that card. You've got the Moon. You may very well not see how attractive you are or see how deserving you are. And I feel like with the Moon, you have a friend and a foe here. We have struggle. So I feel like But it's also the emotional, it's what's going on below the surface, it's the subconscious, as well as just, like it can be confusion and fear, or it can be really dealing with your inner, deeper emotions. I do get that a lot of people don't think you see how valuable you are, especially with reward, true offering, and justice in conjunction with the moon. So I feel like other people see you as far more valuable for the most part, as long as they're not a foe to you. Like, overall, people think that you deserve well-earned goodness and joy in your life. You definitely have people who are pulling for you, want more. It's like you're really deserving of an award, and people want you to want more. Because, yeah. So, I will say, you are somebody that brings a lot, but people, it might be frustrating for people sometimes because they want you to want more for yourself. Because people do want to offer you something real, something steady, something stable, something reliable. So occasionally you might come up with people who want to, in some way, practically help you. And, you know, this is a true offering. This is kind of an award to, like, people. I feel like one of the things is people do want to help you out. How attractive is pile number 1? We've got the 10 of Pentacles. You are somebody that people would want to have a very steady, stable, long-term relationship with. If that's not what you're receiving, some people want you to want more. There are definitely offers out there that are willing to offer you that pentacle, so they'd want to build with you. You probably have more than one admirer. What makes you attractive? We've got the 2 of Swords. Now, the 2 of Swords, I definitely get that you probably do not recognize how attractive you are. Not sure if this is what makes you attractive so much as I feel like people want you to want more. And because there is a little bit of having your eyes not be completely clear here. And it's not that other people are, I don't think that other people are unclear about you. It's just people want you to want more. People want you to see. I feel like people see a lot of beauty in you. And I feel like they want you to take actions, because these are both choices card. This is about choice and the actions that you make. And I feel like you are somebody that is really passionate, really communicative, with the wands, there's a lot of fire as well there. So I do feel like there are people who are also trying to communicate their love and caring towards you. Although some of them feel like you can't see it. It could be a difference in love languages. We've got the Two of Pentacles, so we've got two. There are certainly some people, and we had the Libra too. There are definitely some Libras in this pile, but I will say that as attractive as people think that you are, they do see you as indecisive. But ultimately, people, you have more than one person who wants to offer you something real. Who wants to give you or be in some kind of really steady, stable, genuine connection with you. And they might be trying to show you, tell you that they care in some way or another. We've got the Three of Cups that came out. This is somebody that could be a friend. Or this is maybe there is some kind of, there could be some kind of love triangle. Clarity on the Three of Cups. For some of you, it's just a friend, somebody that you haven't gotten emotionally serious with. Clarity on the Three of Cups. We've got the Bear and the Ten of Wands. The Bear is a strong card. There's something to... the Bear is somebody that can overcome anything that's in their way. The Ten of Wands is a heavy load. And we have the... I always think... The fortune teller I always think of kind of as the magician of the Lenormand. It may not be as traditional to think of that way, but especially since all the suits are on this card. For some of you, you're somebody that's, you know, a really good time to be around. You know how to be silly, be fun, you know, not be super serious all the time. But you also have this underlying strength. And some of you might be a little bit psychic because we have the fortune teller. For others of you, you really have the ability to lay out your fate. You have the ability to make what you want happen. That's why I think of this as the magician. So, for initials, I have a few. There's the letter B as in boy that came out twice. So BB. We have D. And we have S as in Sam. That was D as... Well, I wanted to say dog, but I don't want anybody to feel like I'm calling him a dog. But just, we have a couple letters. Just maybe this will help you identify particular people who might be interested in you. Because I get the impression that you have admirers. We have the star. You're somebody that's a healing presence. Again, sometimes when you receive things that are hard or rough, you somehow make things beautiful, sublime, you know. We also have the letter O came out. I didn't see it before. We also have good fortune. I feel like people who are connected to you feel like being connected to you is good fortune. I feel like they just want you to want more for yourself. And there are definitely some people who want to have really serious long-term situations with you. We've got sad. And we have, you know, a smiling face with the closed eyes. So... why is the sad charm there? I feel like people want to give you good news, because that's what the stork is, good news. I feel like people, whether you can see it at this point in time, there are definitely people who want to cheer you up, be there for you. They want to be, you know, your cheerleader. So we've also had that smiling face. Ooh. I feel like you are somebody that, when facing adversity, you often, I feel like between that and true offering, you have a really overall good attitude when it comes to dealing with I almost said diversity. I don't know why I said that. But dealing with adversity. I feel like that's one of the things that people, one of the reasons why people want to create something steady and stable with you, because, you know, people have a lot of passion for you. I feel like you just occasionally frustrate people because they want you to want more for yourself. But it's coming from a place because it just seems like people want things to even out, to be fair for you, to get better. This doesn't necessarily mean every person in your life, because sometimes people, you know, aren't thinking about anybody but themselves. But I feel like you have admirers, and people want to build something with you. So, like, you are definitely relationship material. And people want the opportunity to give to you. So that's a nice one. So I really hope that this helps you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 8,000 subscribers. Just make sure you are subscribed and comment. I will be giving away 2 readings. After that, I'll post it on the community page. I deeply appreciate you all, as always. And if you do want to contact me, my email's in the description. I check it all the time. Right now, my readings are about 48 hours out. So, that being said, my gorgeous darlings, it's time for pile number 2. Pile number 2, my gorgeous angels. What makes you so attractive? What makes you so attractive? Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender the ego will feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest. To stop trying to control the whole universe. So you could be somebody who's good at releasing what needs to be released. So, and surrender is a part of manifestation. Releasing the control of the parts that you can't control, that the universe can give to you. It's just, it might not always, it'll be what you needed, but it might not be in the exact form you expect. So with surrender, either you may be somebody who is, I heard serene. So you may give an energy of being serene because you're not fighting against the things that are outside of the scale of your control. Serene, we have the 4 of Swords. You may have a very healing presence. You are also somebody that is reliable, steady, stable, relationship material, definitely. We've got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is... I feel like the Page of Cups is somebody in your life. It's not necessarily you. But I feel like you have... and the Page of Cups is sometimes an apology or communicating that you care. And you may be somebody that is very serene, very stable, that you do communicate that you care. I do feel like some of you may be healing from dealing with somebody who's been very emotionally immature. So I had to add that in. It isn't specifically about that, but it came up. So, what is attractive? What is attractive about you, my gorgeous and talented pile number 2s? Dance. Move to the rhythm of your soul. Some of you may be, you know, beautiful dancers. Others of you, you know, you're doing your thing. You're dancing to the beat of your own particular drum. You're somebody that's stable, but you're not necessarily somebody that's doing something that everybody else is doing. So as stable, as reliable as you are, that makes you interesting. What makes you attractive, pile number 2? We've got 7 of Swords. Do people see you in the 7 of Swords? Now, 7 of Swords, you know, is I think that you've definitely dealt with people who weren't fair, were not... I think that you've dealt with people who didn't necessarily have good character in the past. I don't know why it keeps coming up here, but it is. I feel like particularly somebody that may have been not emotionally mature, maybe very selfish in their own emotions. And you do seem to be in the process of healing from that. Maybe people recognize that this is something that you are going through right now. Why is the 7 of Swords? Otherwise, with the 7 of Swords, you could be somebody that's fleeting. But I really feel like, especially because it's on top of a healing card and you being somebody that's healing and stable, I think that people recognize that we've got the heart. I feel like there are definitely some people in your life that have recognized somebody being unfair with your heart. But they recognize your heart as something that is specifically beautiful. And it does seem like people see you healing from heartache, because the 4 of Swords is the next one in progressions from the 3 of Swords. So people kind of see you as peaceful, as healing, as really graceful. Yeah, graceful is coming out. How attractive are you? Yeah, when I said graceful, you make this stuff look easy. So whether it's keeping yourself very steady, very stable, whether it's being somebody who's very nurturing, who's, you know, people look up to you because, you know, you make things look easy. No matter what you have experienced in your heart, you've acted with grace and strength and power. And it may not always internally feel like that, but that is how other people perceive it. What makes you attractive? And there's definitely a lot of physical beauty here. We've got the 9 of... You may be a little bit hard... It may be a little bit hard for you to let people in because of past scars and past hurts. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got... Now, the Hanged Man, you could be somebody that can come up with, yeah, like you may definitely experienced lack of fairness, other people, things like that. But when you make things look easy, you just close out negative cycles in your life. Yeah, you may be a little bit slow to let people in, but you're also a creative thinker. And you look at things from a lot of different directions. This could occasionally make you look indecisive, but I feel like you like to take your time to think about what your options are, and you're willing to think creatively. We have the Knight of Swords. You could be somebody who is very much about taking action towards the truth, taking action towards what is just. And we have the Sun. People just want to be around you because you are just good energy. You know, you're somebody that's stable. You're somebody, you know, you're all the queens combined. You have, and now for those of you who, you know, don't recognize yourselves as feminine, that's fine. This isn't really about the gender. It is about being in a place where you attract in abundance, where you have all your things together, where you break down cycles, so I'd say people have a lot of confidence in you. They, you know, they definitely feel like whatever it is, you are going to be successful. Now, that even when you deal with pain or loss, you are graceful. Clarity on the 9 of Wands. And even though occasionally you might feel overwhelmed and you're tired of fighting, like you have everything necessary to manifest whatever you want. You very much make things look easy. People want to be, you know, people want to be around you. Absolutely. We've got the Pyramid, so I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've done a lot of work to close out cycles. You've done a lot of work to grow. You're actively manifesting things. You're releasing things that don't serve you. So you've done so much work that you're doing a lot to be self-actualized. We have, yeah, and we have the Howlite, and the Howlite is about calm. You do seem like somebody that stays calm. You may deal with a lot of crisis, but in that crisis, you're somebody that people turn to. Because for the most part, you'll think creatively and you're not going to lose your grounding. With the Gear, you're somebody that's easy to work together with. So people want to cooperate, collaborate with you. I have the the egg with their head in the shell. So that can be about, you know, staying in the dark a little bit. Or, you know, maybe avoiding some kind of truth. We have the letters S as in Sam, L as in Larry, just in case, or Laura, or I've also got the shell. Again, this is a beauty card, this is a beauty card, this is a beauty card. People definitely see your physical beauty, as well as your competence, as well as, you know, the serene nurturing that you provide. Anything else? I just create new and better habits. Yeah, and that's very much you. If something doesn't work, or you're willing to close out any kind of cycle that's not working so things can just be better. You're definitely a powerhouse of a person. Again, we all have moments where we're tired, where we feel weak. But people see you as somebody who's strong, who's steady, who's attractive, who's nurturing. You know, you are somebody that people just want to be around again. Like, people want to be in your energy. Maybe they hope that they'll have that kind of strength from you. So, I hope this helped. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 8,000 subscribers. So just be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running for that. I will be giving out 2 as soon as I hit that number. Thank you to everybody who has been subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. If you do want to book with me, my email's in the description right below the timestamps. Thank you again, my gorgeous darlings, and it's time for pile number 3. Pile number 3, my gorgeous angels. What makes you attractive? What makes you attractive? Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And I apologize that I have shaky hands. It's always been a thing with me. So you are somebody that is there for the people in your life. So that's one of the things that makes you super attractive, because you're the person that people will be present, will be there, will be, you know, focused on them and the relationship. Transformation. Maybe you've had some kind of really big transformative journey. Maybe you may have, like for some of you, you have made some kind of really significant shift in your life. A lot of you may have had some kind of glow up. We've got house, home. Come home to the resonance of your soul's resonance. So you're a wonderful companion. You are, I mean, you may have a really nice home, but I feel like people feel like they're home around you. What makes you attractive? What makes you attractive? Ooh, we got the 2 of Pentacles. Now, the 2 of Pentacles is a need for balance, a choice towards something practical. So why is the 2 of Pentacles come up? Maybe you are somebody that juggles a lot of things. We've got the King of Swords and the Lily. I feel like people do want to offer you some kind of peace. And I feel like that's partially because I think that that is something, whether you're aware of it or not, I feel like that's something that you offered other people. while being somebody who is able to like really transform. I heard butterflies, so like you've made like a significant transformation, very much for the better for yourself. There is no easy way out. I don't know why there is no easy way out. What makes, I don't know if you could just show people that maybe you're willing to do what you need to do, even if it's not easy. Again, transformation, significant change, that's not something that's easy. It's worthwhile, but it's not necessarily something that's easy. Even if it's change, you know, that is good for you, change you want. So I almost feel like you have some kind of, like you're not trying to take the easy way out in things. You do the real work necessary. What makes you attractive? What makes you attractive? That you are so emotionally giving and loving. What makes you attractive? Also, there are definitely some people who want to offer you their love and affection. You are somebody that is strong, but I feel like you're somebody who's strong in a somewhat soft way. When I say this, I feel like a lot of your strength is maybe in kindness, in how present you are for people, in how, you know, stable, you know, you can create this feeling like a lot of people just feel like they are just really safe with you. How attractive are you? 6. You are definitely somebody that stands out. And you also, I feel like you're going through a moment right now where you've glowed up in some way. So people are, you know, putting you, kind of raising you up in their visions of you. What makes you attractive? Purse, wallet. Pursue your true wealth. Now, you very much could have, you've got house and you could very much have your finances together. But you could also be pursuing your wealth right now. You could be really going towards victories right now, really having some kind of transformation in your life that's significant. So some people do want to be around the success that you are creating for yourself. What makes you attractive? You just shine with this inner light. Literally, shining with inner light, strength, you know. People feel at home with you. People feel like they're in, like they're understood with you. People watch you shine. People watch you transform. What makes you attractive? Magician. You have every tool necessary to create whatever you want, and people love that potential in you. And King of Cups. You care deeply about people. Sometimes you might not outwardly say it, but you definitely, like, the actions that you take are because you care. And you are somebody who's emotionally mature and intelligent, which is one of the reasons why people probably feel at home with you, you know, safe in a companionship with you, like you're really present, because you have this intense emotional intelligence. You have this, you know, shining star quality. You have this competence in creating whatever you want. And I feel like a lot of you are pretty inspirational for other people, because I think that's, I feel like you kind of show people what they can be. We've got the caduceus, so like you probably have a very healing, I wanted to say relationship, or maybe people want to have some kind of relationship with you because you have a very healing presence. We have make. I think that you are creative. You certainly are making your reality into something. We have the smiley face and the cocked eyebrow one, which I can't really do. So I feel like you're somebody that people can have a lot of fun with. You're somebody that might have a little bit of a wry sense of humor. We've got the heart, and we have the letter Q and the letter I. IQ, you might be somebody that has, I mean, you may be somebody that's got good emotional intelligence as well as also intelligence quotient. And we've got the little heart. I feel like you go around acting like you care, and I feel like that's something that's incredibly grounding for people. So I feel like people want to be your friends, people want to be around you, people just want to be inside, be around your really nurturing, charismatic energy. All right. So if you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 8,000 subscribers. Just make sure that you are subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. I deeply appreciate you. And it's time to move on to pile number 4. Pile number 4, my gorgeous angels. What makes you attractive? Self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. So one of the things that makes you attractive is you are really taking the time to nurture yourself. You are making sure that your inner child is taken care of. You're somebody that is working towards mastery. You could be somebody that is really good to work with, collaborate with, to build something with. What makes you attractive, pile number 4? You move away from drama. Like you're in a place where if somebody's handing you something, offering you something that's, you know, not a good deal, you're willing to walk. Again, it's about self-love, self-confidence. You are somebody that you can build with, but you are going to walk away when something's a bad deal. Internet, embrace the fact that you are the world. Some of you may have some kind of presence on the internet. Others of you, you kind of are realizing that you are the world. You are part of something bigger, and something, it's like you're looking at something really big picture, especially regarding your own self-love. King of Pentacles. You are somebody who shows with their actions. You are somebody who's working on their own wealth and growth, and you are very able to manifest money and abundance, and you're stable. But when I said that you are not, you know, like you're only going to deal with people who deal with integrity. So one of the things that makes you attractive is your standards. And I feel like you know you're part of something bigger. With the Hanged Man, you might have really creative problem-solving skills. You may take a lot of time considering a problem from all angles. However, even if you do that, you take action, you move forward. So you may take some time looking at things from all angles, but once you have come up for a solution, you don't get in your own way. You just take action. You just win. This is a success card. This is a success card. This is a successful person. So you are, one of the things that's so attractive about you is you are working on your own success. That you have, really, you are really in your power. I feel like you may do a lot of this by just taking small baby steps over time, but you don't let yourself get waylaid by drama. You don't, you know, you expect the truth and won't accept anything less than it. You expect integrity and you won't accept anything less than that. We have the Empress that came out. So, like, this is definitely a master manifester. Because you have all the necessary, you're drawing so much abundance towards you. You have all the qualities of, you have your mind together, you have your passion together, you're balanced, you're, you know, like anything that, like you've done so much, so you won't accept anything less than what you're worth, and you are worth a lot. And because of that, you are winning, and people want to be around that winning. People are definitely also recognizing how deeply attractive you are. Also proactive. So you're caring, you're active, you're proactive, you let good things come to you. You walk away from, you know, unnecessary drama. What makes you attractive? Wake up every day and choose your choices. Yeah, one of the things really attractive about you is you realize that you have choices, and you're making the choices that you can. You're making the choices that you can control. You're making those choices towards your own success. It's like you have deeply accepted that you do have control over yourself. And because you do have control over yourself, you can move forward. You can be this person who acts in caring. You can be somebody who attracts in all this abundance that you are deserving of. I really quickly saw the 8 of Cups. So you can also be somebody who walks away from things that aren't fulfilling, that are not good enough. We have the Page of Swords. I feel like you are somebody that, again, you may take some time observing before you make decisions. Ooh, we've got the King and the Queen of Wands. For some of you, you're just really action-oriented. For others of you, you may be attracting in somebody who is a particularly good match for you, who is also very action-oriented, very confident. What makes you attractive? But I'd say you've really embraced self-love. You won't let people treat you badly. And you're moving your life towards success, and people want to be a part of that. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. I can speak today. So I feel like your self-love is manifesting in divine love for you. Maybe somebody that will offer you the kind of energy that you're putting out into the world. And maybe, yeah, so if you've had to, don't feel so bad if you've had to, you know, had to walk away from drama. That's all you were doing, just walking away from drama. But it looks like you've taken a lot of power and responsibility in your life. And you know what you want, and you're working towards it. We have the dinosaur. So the dinosaur is, you know, can be old thoughts. I don't know, because we've got the dinosaur, because sometimes with the dinosaur, it's like things that, you know, don't, like thoughts and practices that may not serve you anymore. Maybe, I don't think that you're holding on to those particular dinosaur thoughts. I feel like occasionally you may have people who want to keep you where they are. I think that that's the case. But, you know, because they're, you know, unwilling to evolve. But I'd say don't worry about that. You're just going to manifest in somebody that's in alignment with this powerhouse of a person that you've chosen to be. We've got prosperity, so you're manifesting prosperity. And also maybe some kind of very significant connection, because we have the red string of fate. We've got divine love. And we have well, some of you may be really excellent cooks. Others of you, I feel like you're a very nurturing person. And I feel like you may be, again, wanting to receive what you put out, because that's an act of self-love. So I feel like you may be, I feel like you're really careful about what you take on internally to yourself. It could be with food, it could be with the people you let in your space. But you're about being nourished. And whether it's in, like, you don't want necessarily to eat junk food that doesn't serve you a lot, or you don't necessarily even want to deal with the junk food of people, something where, you know, they're there, but they're, they just don't give you a lot, and they're not necessarily healthy for you. So don't let anxiety guide your decisions. Push past your comfort zone and do some scary stuff. I feel like you are pushing past your comfort zone. You're doing the scary stuff. You're moving forward. You're being a boss in your life. And it is bringing some form of divine love by being this self-loving. So I hope that this helped you. I'm not sure if I pulled any charms, so I'm going to, oh, I did. I just pulled the same charm, which was the fish. So I deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 8,000 subscribers. So just be subscribed and comment, and you are in the running. Thank you so much. If you do want to book with me, my email's in the description right below the timestamps. Right now my readings are about 48 hours out. Thank you again.